Hey guys, I'm Akshay from vbomb.com and this right here is the MSI GP66 Leopard. Yeah, it's a new high-end gaming laptop from MSI, and the one thing I'm really excited about in this laptop is the new 2nd gen RTX 3070 GPU. So what's it like? What improvements does it bring? Well, I've been using this laptop for quite some time, so let's take a look at the laptop and the new RTX 3070 GPU. First things first, let's take a look at the design here. So the MSI GP66 Leopard looks pretty much like a regular MSI gaming laptop. It has an all black chassis which I really like, and the MSI Dragon logo is present on the lid here as well. It's not the lightest gaming laptop I've seen, but it's still light for a gaming machine at 2.38 kg. So yeah, design wise the MSI GP66 Leopard is a pretty solid looking laptop. It also brings plenty of ports. So you get 2 USB-A ports, 1 USB-C port, an RJ45 LAN port, and an HDMI port, as well as another USB-A port and a combo headphone mic jack. Moving on, the MSI GP66 Leopard comes with a 15.6-inch Full HD IPS display with a 144Hz refresh rate, and it's a nice display overall. The colors look really nice on here and the viewing angles are solid as well. In fact, if you look at the screen off angle, it doesn't seem to drop brightness as much as most other laptop screens I've used, which is impressive. The 144Hz refresh rate is pretty nice to have as well. It makes everything look really smooth and fluid, whether it's for gaming or just general usage of the laptop. I'm quite happy with the screen on this laptop. Also, bonus points to MSI for not putting the webcam on the bottom bezel. Speaking of the webcam, it's actually a pretty decent camera.
So I'm recording this using the MSI GP66 webcam and mic, and yeah, the video quality looks decent to me, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below.
So the design and the display of the MSI GP66 Leopard are all great, but what about the performance? Well, the MSI GP66 comes with a 10th gen Core i7 processor, 16 gigs of 3200 MHz RAM, a 1TB M.2 SSD, RTX 3070 GPU, and Wi-Fi 6 as well as Bluetooth 5.1. Now, I know what you're thinking. The processor here is quite old, but MSI will be coming out with 11th gen processors soon as well. Plus, this laptop does perform really well and the new RTX card definitely helps here. There are 5 major things that the 2nd gen RTX GPU offers here. First, there's improved ray tracing, which means supported games look just oh so good. Second, the RTX 3070 comes with DLSS 2.0, which helps get better frame rates in games. Also something cool. Then there's the Dynamic Boost 2.0, which helps balance the power between the CPU and GPU for better performance. The 2nd gen RTX GPU also brings NVIDIA Reflex, which reduces latency between when you click your mouse and when your display responds to the click. Lastly, RTX 30 series GPUs support resizable bar technology, which allows the CPU here to have complete access to the GPU memory, which helps in accelerating performance. So yeah, the RTX 3070 definitely brings a lot of improvements to the table. To test things out, I ran a couple of benchmarks on the MSI GP66 Leopard. Here are the benchmark scores in 3D Mark and PC Mark, as well as Cinebench for the laptop, and yeah, these are definitely nice scores. I also tested out a couple of games here. So I played Hitman 3 because it's just an amazing game, and I also played Assassin's Creed Valhalla on this laptop. In Hitman 3, as you'd expect, the laptop handles everything pretty easily. The game runs on high settings with ease, and I was getting frame rates over 100 FPS almost all the time. In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is way more intensive than Hitman 3, the GP66 Leopard performs really well too. The game runs smoothly and I got frame rates around 100 FPS, plus I didn't notice any lagging anywhere during my gameplay, which is great. Now these were games that don't even support DLSS 2.0, but now let's take a look at the improvements that the DLSS feature brings. So this is Fortnite running with DLSS and ray tracing on, and this is Fortnite running with DLSS off. And as you can see, there's a pretty significant difference in the frame rates here. So yeah, DLSS 2.0 is definitely a great feature to have on your GPU, and this RTX 3070 performs really well thanks to DLSS and other technologies of the 2nd gen RTX cards. Even in regular everyday tasks, the laptop works really well. I've been using this as my daily driver for work over the past week, and it has been really good. Even with multiple tabs open, Photoshop running, and some music playing either through Spotify or YouTube, the laptop doesn't ever break a sweat, which is great. What's more, I even tested out some CAD software on this laptop, and it can easily handle that workload as well. I mean, I'm not a CAD user, but I did try out ArchiCAD and Blender, etc. to see how the laptop handles them, and in my usage, they did work really well without any hiccups. Now I tried out the software because a lot of engineering students look for laptops that can handle games as well as things like CAD software. So yeah, this is great for those students. Basically, this looks like a laptop for people who want high-end performance inside a stealthy, subtle body. Speaking of regular use, I also want to talk about the keyboard and the trackpad here. So this laptop comes with a SteelSeries keyboard with per key RGB lighting. Now, I personally kept the backlight at just one color, but if you want to go overboard with RGB, you can do that easily. I don't have any complaints with the keyboard, to be honest. In fact, it's a really nice and comfortable keyboard. However, the trackpad here has some quirks. It's a Windows Precision trackpad, which means you get all the gestures and all the bells and whistles here. However, this trackpad just feels substandard and isn't any fun to use. Obviously, you'll be using a mouse most of the time for gaming, but still, whenever I use this trackpad, it just annoys me. One thing to note here is that the speakers are definitely good. The laptop comes with a stereo speaker setup on the side, and they do get fairly loud, so the laptop can be used for watching movies and even casual music listening if you want. Lastly, let's talk about the battery. The MSI GP66 Leopard comes with a 65 watt battery, which isn't the biggest battery for a laptop as powerful as this. In my usage, the laptop runs for around 3 hours on a single charge with normal use at around 50 to 60% brightness. You might be able to push this to maybe 4ish hours, but that's not really realistic. Anyway, battery life isn't much of a concern since you'll be using the laptop with the power adapter connected anyway, but yeah, if you want to use this for work, you will have to carry the charging brick with you. The MSI GP66 Leopard is priced at 1,95,990 rupees, and yeah, that's a pretty steep price. Plus it comes with a 10th gen processor that feels especially outdated because this isn't a budget gaming laptop. That said, the performance here is definitely good, and the laptop does pack high-end specs overall with the new RTX 3070 GPU, which makes games run really well. In my time with this laptop so far, it does look like a decent gaming laptop, but I will be testing things out thoroughly, so let me know if you want a review of this laptop on our website. Well, those are my thoughts about the MSI GP66 Leopard, and yeah, I think this is a decent gaming laptop, but what do you think? Will you be buying this laptop for your gaming needs? Let us know in the comments. Also, give this video a like and share it with your friends. Lastly, subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. That's me signing off. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.